Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystical Blog channel. My correct and wonderful people, how una dey? Yes so, happy weekend to my Obongelicious people. Yes so, the matter we don dey sup right now inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Every evil wey the Oloris dem, the Mamalawos dey do don dey come out in broad daylight o. As this alleged information just dey reach our procodex, Kabiyesi dey in shambles, Kabiyesi dey in serious shame because this palace disgrace don dey too much, but this one na im shocktalize us. So yes, all those kidnapping case wey dey happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife right now, the DSS of Osun State storm inside palace to come arrest Olori Ronke as they don accuse am say yes say this particular kidnapping dey get wrong kidnapping wey wan happen inside the palace of Ile-Ife. As of 10 days ago, they don catch the culprit. Yes, Kabiyesi was into investigation without telling these Oloris in the palace because enough is enough. Yes, after the audio leak of last 2 days come outside for palace, Kabiyesi say he need to put investigation on the way of these Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, as everything done they do like this, so the DSS don storm inside palace come wetin arrest Olori Ronke. We know how she take dey do everything with the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, we know as how she dey take do her slicky and her cunning movement in the palace of Ile-Ife. We know the way she just dey move for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, all her evil don dey come outside. All her evil don dey come outside. All the whole plans wey she dey plan against the royal house. That person wey dey marry enter the royal house but she say she no go allow Queen Naomi drink water drop cup. Yes, she say she no go allow Queen Naomi drink water drop cup as the DSS dem come dey ask Kabiyesi say who be Olori Ronke for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, na so they take point and hand they come dey explain give Kabiyesi. They tell Kabiyesi say see wetin dey sup correct and wonderful people, you don see how Olori Ronke dey do for inside the palace. You don see the way she don dey do, na the evil thing wey she don dey plan. You don expose inside the palace of Ile-Ife as the DSS dem storm inside palace na so she fall gidigba inside the palace come dey talk say Kabiyesi this thing na lie, dey lie for am. Yes, say na lie, dey lie for am for her head say she no know these people wey dey carry come inside the palace of Ile-Ife. But they come dey tell you say na this particular place, Kabiyesi just feel very very ashamed because the kidnapping something wey these Oloris dem dey plan for palace, it has been long they don dey talk about am. Yes, e don tey wey be say the Oloris dem don dey talk about am for palace. My correct and wonderful, we're looking at how all these things they happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. You go see say Kabiyesi don dey very very tired of these Oloris. Na so she start to dey cry with a manipulative cry. She first fall down the first time for Yakata. Kabiyesi tell dem say no, make they wake her up she must surely confess. Na so the elders in council, the Lafogido ruling houses, them they look. But the main thing is say after everything come happen, they come still dey ask Kabiyesi wetin Kabiyesi go do to these Oloris for inside the palace. Kabiyesi did not even give the elders in council a good reply. Now Kabiyesi na im go look for wetin solution for the kidnapping because yes, they talk say they go kidnap Prince Tedinika if Kabiyesi continue planning to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace of Ile-Ife. That is why Kabiyesi come say no, make him go do this one, make him go check how everything take dey happen. And Kabiyesi right now don see the evidence of wetin these Oloris dem dey do for palace. Kabiyesi don finally see the evidence of all the wicked thing the Oloris dem dey do for palace of Ile-Ife. As the DSS dem come storm inside the palace, they tell Kabiyesi everything. Kabiyesi no even know wetin to do again. The elders in council come dey look Kabiyesi. The so-called Lafogido ruling houses dem, they no talk anything for the matter again. Yes, they no talk anything for the matter again. The next thing we dey hear be say Kabiyesi, this thing is work of the devil. That Kabiyesi, this one is the work of the devil. That Kabiyesi should forgive her. That's what the DSS them people say they go arrest. They arrest them. Yes, they arrest them. It's just that Kabiyesi never pressed charges. Kabiyesi has not pressed charges. This is really, really unbelievable in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes. This is really, really unbelievable in the palace of Ile-Ife. When they talk say yes, Olori Ronke na snake in the green grass, all of us we dey think say wetin dem dey talk say this one that one. But right now we don see the evidence of wetin dem dey talk. You've seen the evidence of wetin these Oloris dem dey do for palace. Now what is Kabiyesi going to do? That is the question wey dey ask Kabiyesi. Wetin be the next thing wey Kabiyesi go do for palace? The Mamalawos are doing too much. They have been planning wicked plans for Queen Naomi in the palace. They have been looking for the way to hurt Queen Naomi. They have been looking for the way to hurt Kabiyesi. And all of a sudden, they will say they love Kabiyesi. They will say they want to be this one, they want to be that one. Thanks to the gods that are what? That are vindicating and exposing these women in the palace. Yes. Thanks to the gods that are vindicating and exposing them. Oh. Enough is enough. Yes. Enough is enough. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how everything dey happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, if you dey Kabiyesi shoes now, wetin you go do? Because the elders in council are now looking at Kabiyesi, asking Kabiyesi that whether Kabiyesi is going to do anything, or Kabiyesi go press charges, or Kabiyesi go do anything warranting to these things in the palace of Ile-Ife. Then don't they ask Kabiyesi the questions? They don't they ask Kabiyesi the vital questions for Olori Ronke in the palace. This is a woman that Kabiyesi is supposed to don divorce for a very long time. As this alleged information take come our Procodex, my correct and wonderful people, I just dey look everything. I just dey say which kind of evil act be all these ones? What kind of evil agenda does these Oloris them have for Kabiyesi, especially for Prince Tedinikau? Yes, especially for Prince Tedinikau. Because this one don dey extra too much for inside the palace. It's now becoming a talk of the day. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how everything they happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, looking at how all the whole matters they go for inside the palace, you gonna say yes, so Kabiyesi needs to waiting, know waiting in go do to this Olori. So yes, Kabiyesi needs to know waiting in go do for this Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful people, the DSS are very what? They have done their proper investigation the way Kabiyesi say make they do their investigation. Yes. They've done their proper investigation in the palace. It is just left for Kabiyesi to what? To know what he's going to do. Her kingsmen, Kabiyesi had to call her kingsmen in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes. Kabiyesi had to call the kingsmen in the palace of Ile-Ife. After the DSS took her and they called and they said, okay, what Kabiyesi will do is Kabiyesi needs to hold a special meeting with her. That is it. That is what these kingsmen are still going to say in the palace. That is what they are still going to say in the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, if you take Kabiyesi shoes now, waiting we go do for palace now, waiting with the ask. Now, be the questions we will the ask right now. What is the next thing Kabiyesi needs to do? Because looking at how all these things are happening in the palace, you gonna say yes, so the Oloris have done too much. That is why Iyanifa has been telling Kabiyesi that only thing that will survive these Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife is just to what? Is just to look for a new chamber for them. Yes, look for a new chamber where all of them are going to stay. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these things are happening right now in the palace, looking at how everything is happening right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, if you dey for Kabiyesi issue now, make una drop una comment on the comment section so we go talk about this issue, because the Mamalawos are doing too much in the palace of Ile-Ife. So Kabiyesi don dey very very tired of this thing. Kabiyesi come talk say, make him just do find this, make him give the DSS them, make they do proper investigation. Yes, proper investigation of what? Of these women in the palace. And wetin Kabiyesi come talk say make him do? So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these things are happening right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, it is Kabiyesi that is facing the music. Kabiyesi is still saying, let him talk to, let him know the way he's going to do for Olori Ashley in the palace of Ile-Ife. Let him know the way he's going to do for Olori Ashley in the palace, and what is next. What is the next? Now see as everything is going on in the palace. See the way the Oloris are doing all their things. So my correct and wonderful people, seeing how everything is going, seeing the way all the whole things are functioning in the palace of Ile-Ife. If you take Kabiyesi shoes now, what is the next thing we now will do? Because Ronke, she fainted in the palace of Ile-Ife, and Kabiyesi just told the DSS not to carry her away for the meantime till she recover. Till she recovered. So my correct and wonderful people, seeing how all these things are going in the palace of Ile-Ife, seeing the way all these things are moving on in the palace, you go no say yes. So everything Kabiyesi has been working for. The Oloris are the ones who are trying to destroy everything. Everything Kabiyesi has been working for. The Oloris are trying to scatter everything. Now, why should they faint for inside the palace? But you're the one who has been planning to take Queen now Prince Tedinika out of the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes. Tell me why Kabiyesi go just calm down. Wetin Kabiyesi go do? The Oloris are really, really into many, many things in the palace of Ile-Ife. We have seen them. They can't hide their thoughts. Yes. They can't hide their thoughts in the palace. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how everything they go on for inside the palace, seeing the way everything is going on right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, if you take Kabiyesi shoes now, wetin you go do? If you dey in the shoes of Kabiyesi, what is the next thing we have to do? So my correct and wonderful people, as I see this matter, I say make I come gist now, make I come tell una say see how everything take dey go for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. I say make I come tell una how una take dey do for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, my correct and wonderful people. So my correct and wonderful, I say make I greet all of now one by one. Say make I waiting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to share and drop your comment on the comment section so we will interact on the issues where they fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Thank you very much, my correct and wonderful people, and have a nice day. Shalom, Mecca.